Assalamu alaikum, this is Qasim Said from Al Mahdi Schools. Today we will start with part 5 of our lesson Algebraic Expressions. Objectives: at the end of this video you will be able to find a common factor to several monomials, factorize polynomials. Materials: please prepare a paper, a pencil, calculator and your textbook. Factoring polynomials. To factorize a polynomial means to write it in the form of a product of factors. Example: 8x squared plus 4xy is the expanded form of a polynomial, while 4x times 2x plus y is the factored form of the same polynomial. Expanded form represents a sum of terms, while factored form represents a product of factors. How to factor a polynomial by taking a common factor. How can we find this common factor? First, we write the prime factorization of each coefficient and find their common factor. Second, we find the common factor of variables by taking the common variables with the lowest exponent. The product of all common factors will be the greatest common factor. Example 1. Factorize 3x squared plus 15x. 3x squared is 3 times x, while 15x is 3 times 5 times x. Please look at the coefficients. Here we have 3, we have 15. The common among 3 and 15 is 3, since 3 is a divisor of 15. While the common among x squared and x is x, since we said in part 2, we take the common variables with the lowest exponent. Now, what is the greatest common factor? It is 3 times x, so it is 3x. So the common factor of 3x squared plus 15x becomes 3x. We write the common factor first, then we open a parenthesis, we divide the first term 3x squared by the common factor, we put the operation without any change, which is plus, then we divide 15x by the same common factor, which is the 3x. So we get 3x times 3x squared divided by 3x equals x, plus 15x divided by 3x equals 5. The final answer is 3x times x plus 5, which is a product of two factors. Example 2. Factorize 28a squared plus 14ab minus 7a. Solution. Let us decompose each polynomial aside. 28a squared equal 2 squared times 7 times a times a. 14ab equals 2 times 7 times a times b. 7a equals 7 times a. The common factor among coefficients is clearly 7, since 7 is the common divisor of 7, 14, and 28. The common factor among variables is a, since a squared, and a, the common is the lowest exponent, which is a. B is not a common among the three monomials. So we have the greatest common factor is 7a. Now we put 7a aside and we open parentheses. We divide 28a squared by 7a to get 4a. We put the operation plus. Then we divide 14ab by 7a to get to b. We put the operation minus, then we divide 7a by itself to get 1. This is the factored form of 28a squared plus 14ab minus 7a. Application 1. Factorize 24x squared y plus 8xy squared plus 6xy. Please pause the video and try it by yourself. Solution. We start by decomposing each monomial aside. 24x squared y equal 2 cubed times 3 times x squared times y. 8xy squared equal 2 cubed times y squared. 6xy equal 2 times 3 times x times y. The common factor among coefficients equals 2. Since 2 cubed and 2 the lowest exponent is 2, the common among variables is x, y, since x is the smallest exponent and y has the smallest exponent. Now, the greatest common factor becomes 2xy. Now, the common factor, we put it aside, we open the parentheses, then we divide the first monomial by 2xy to get 12x, the second by 2xy to get 4y, the third to get 3. Application 2, factorize 25a squared b minus 5a cubed b squared plus 30a cubed b. Please pause the video and try it by yourself. The solution is 25a squared b equal 5 squared times a squared times b. 5a cubed b equal 5. The 5 is a prime number, cannot be decomposed anymore. A cubed equals a squared times a times b squared. 30a cubed b equal 2 times 3 times 5 times a squared times a times b. Now, 5 is a common factor among coefficients, and a squared b is the common factor among variables. So the common factor is 5a squared b. Now 25a squared b minus 5a cubed b squared plus 30a cubed b has a common factor 5a squared b. Just as we done in the previous examples, we divide each monomial by the common factor to get 5 minus ab plus 6a. Example: factorize x minus 1 plus x minus 1 times x plus 3. Solution: please look at the following expression. The common factor here is a binomial, which is x minus 1. We underline it. We put the common factor x minus 1 first, then we open a bracket. We divide each term by the common factor to get x minus 1 over x minus 1 plus x minus 1 times x plus 3 over x minus 1. So we get x minus 1 times 1 plus x plus 3. We remove the parentheses and reduce to get x minus 1 times x plus 4. Application: factorize x plus 4 to x minus 3 plus 2x minus 1 to x minus 3. Please pause the video and try it by yourself. Solution: obviously we have 2x minus 3 as a common factor, so we underline it. Now we put the common factor first, we open a bracket, then we divide the first part by 2x minus 3, we get x plus 4. The operation plus remains the same. We divide the second part by 2x minus 3, we get 2 times x minus 1. In this step, we will expand inside brackets only to get x plus 4 plus 2x minus 2. In the last step, we will reduce inside brackets to get 2x minus 3 times 3x plus 2 as a final answer. Assignment: please review from your textbook the following page. Homework: please do the following homework from your textbook. Summary: please read the summary carefully, then take your notes and copy it on your copybook. Thank you very much.